Greetings, salutations, and beyond Venu. My name is Joe Brachetto, and this is Memory Card Plays Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. This game, developed by Ninja Theory, was kind of one of their experiments to see if they could go, single A, not necessarily triple A, but kind of a mix between triple A and independent. Came out last year in 2017 to critical and I think commercial success. Oh yes, they just announced over 1 million copies. Very dark, very, atmospheric. I think it's going to be a very fun play. I'm very excited, and I'm bummed I missed it thus far. But here we are. We're in it. We're ready to go. I'm kind of excited for this one because I'm at least expecting it to be kind of fucked up, to be a little screwy. If you didn't see our Let's Play with Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, I highly suggest you go check that out. All available on YouTube right now. But that really took a lot of turns and really messed with me. I thought it was going to be fun. I thought it was going to be a cutesy sort of medieval adventure, and it was that for maybe 2 hours. So at least I know what I'm going into here. And speaking of going into it, let's get right into it. Oh, I should put on the light. Let there be light. Yeah, I think I look marginally better. You know, there's only so much you can do with light. I'm really excited. I'm really feeling like I'm starting to get into the role here. I know I just kind of messed up that rigmarole. Mike, why you gotta do me like this?
Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close, so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn coming?
I know they recommend you play with headphones, and this is why, because it really feels like voices in my head.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others.
Damn,
You hear them too,
I like
right?
that.
They've been around ever since the tragedy.
Letting them know, like, yeah, we did our
That's
shit.
not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you gave me.
Yes. It is real after all.
Sorry, I don't have my shit
She's
together.
finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
So it appears I don't have much control except for the camera right now.
Can you see them? They can see you.
I wonder if the implication is that the voices are in her head and I'm, experiencing the world through her, or they are
The drowned.
breaking the fourth wall and they're right in with me.
Slay.
I believe it's the latter. It's kind of the
They
impression
lie,
I'm getting, but
rotting in the fields and
I think we'll
rivers
get
of
more
hell.
of an idea.
But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them?
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back.
I have so many questions. Like, I don't know. The game actually, I'm not sure if this will portray over video. I'm hoping not, but it looks like crap right now on my 4K TV. And I'm not sure if that's like a game thing or if it's me not having it optimized. But like, Brothers looked a lot better than this.
Can you feel them watching?
Another question on the mental
They're watching her.
health advisor. It's, I don't know. I'm just questioning, like, how much do they know? Like, they study it, but do they live it? Did they have that person doing that? I don't know. It's not that I doubt this person's ability by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just curious from what angle they come at.
She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
And this is really cool because this was not a voice actor, but an employee at Ninja Theory. So think about just
might
grabbing
think she's
somebody,
brave to
like
go
an
into
artist,
shadow.
programmer, maybe even a secretary. I'm not sure about her
It's
background, but it was
bravery
just
that
like,
drives her.
you know, we're doing this on a budget. We think you're gonna do good.
Bravery
And I've
means
heard
something to those
across
afraid
the
of
board
death.
she's killed it. Won
Senua's fear
a lot of awards
runs
for her
far,
performance in this game. So
far deeper.
should be fun. Okay, the game immediately kind of cleared up, so
What is she looking at?
maybe the idea was to make it rough.
What is she
It
looking
still doesn't look that great.
I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Okay, so definitely being talked to directly.
You have to take a closer look to see. Why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
She needs to use her eyes.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hell's Gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north. Do not forget my stories, Senua.
Okay.
Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hell's Gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river.
Hungry,
Darkness is coming.
like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
God. If you aren't watching this with headphones, I suggest put some in because this is a very guttural experience for sure. And I think it's only enhanced by having it surrounding me.
Not this time.
Oh, okay.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
Okay, this looks real good now.
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost. Where are you? I hear you.
Is it common knowledge that that's her husband's head? Because
He's there. You know it.
There's no doubt about it.
it is.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim, and the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
Time to kill a goddess.
Her dear beloved,
I
Dillian.
don't know why I'm cheering. Yeah, this game's been real choppy to play.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she tell him? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
He's already dead.
But his soul is in Helheim.
Interesting
His
that all the
soul
voices
still
are
lives.
women right now. I could see it
She
getting
needs
like
to save
ramping
his
up
soul.
with some very
She wants
harsh
his soul
voices.
to be at peace. She needs to lay him to rest.
They're very light. They're still
He's
nagging,
wanted
but
to.
they're
She
light.
can save him.
There's nothing she can do. Do you know where
The bridge
you
to
are?
Helheim.
Where are we? She'll never make it.
I forget its name.
She can't.
She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
A hidden path. Well, it probably has something to do with that. Okay, that's fine. Well, I think I see it, hopefully. Okay, yeah, it's over there. I don't know that I'd necessarily call it a hidden path, but, you know, here we are.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim.
This is fun, because I know all those places from God of War. A lot of Norse stuff going on in gaming.
Are you scared? You should be scared. Don't fall. Go on. Fall.
I didn't fall, voice in my head.
Get down.
What's she waiting for?
You've got to go. Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it.
She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Truth? Is that you?
Around you now.
From my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's
An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend.
Old friend, this guy's freaking me the hell out.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
She needs to look closer.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It worked!
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid the heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Go look down. What are you doing? You're not supposed to look down.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that?
Very interesting and deliberate choices. I'm really digging because of what it's making me feel. It's like, you know, a little unnerving, a little off-putting, but like not something typical of a video game for
I guess
sure.
it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
She's terrified. She can do it.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Interesting. So he wasn't like a warrior per se. Because I guess in Norse mythology you would have gone to Valhalla. And we wouldn't be doing this. The fight begins! God damn it.
Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him.
The voices are encouraging right now.
Shh. Someone's here. Took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Jesus. Well, I hope I don't suck at this. Not too bad, I guess.
You can anticipate the moves. He's finished.
I don't know how to block. Well, it seems like I can just fall off. Okay.
Take him down. End it. He'll die. He's too fast. Behind you.
No! Behind me? There's nobody behind me! Alright. We're playing like Animal Crossing or some real happy shit next. Jesus Christ.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Okay. So this is like what I heard about when the game came out, the controversy that if you die too much, you'll have to start over. which would not make a good Let's Play.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow. Whatever the cost.
I like that this main voice is at least motivational.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Well, it looks like we got some things to do that are going to make some other great episodes. So I think this is as good a place as any to call her a
She
day.
has to fight two gods first. Two gods?
Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, share. I'm sorry, I'm a bit rocked from all of this. This is going to be good. And they're talking to me right now.
Which one will she
Like,
challenge
subscribe,
first?
share,
Be careful,
especially on
She's
Patreon.
dancing.
Patreon.com/memorycardgames. Thank you all so much, and have a wonderful day. Peace.